Hello again, and welcome back to Through a Jolly Lens. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. If you have, thanks very much, it's appreciated, and give this video the thumbs up. Let's begin. Today we're in Jesmond Dene in the east end of Newcastle. The Dene is a unique, peaceful and tranquil area just east of Newcastle. It is a narrow wooded valley which follows the river Ousburn from South Gosforth to Jesmond Vale. The Dene stretches for over 3 kilometres and is a haven for wildlife, natural and exotic trees species. The river Ousburn was used in an industrial revolution for its mills to grind the corn, and there's still evidence that you see that the day William Armstrong purchased the Dene and landscaped it to make it look like his own private garden. He lived in Jesmond Dene House, which is at the top of the Dene. Lord Armstrong erected many features throughout Jesmond Dene as part of the landscaping, adding new ponds, building of rapids, weirs and waterfalls to bring a movement of the river more flowing. His biggest project was the waterfall and deep gorge. He used explosives to blast out the rock and then used a stone to build up the sides of the waterfall. He also added a sluice gate so he could close or open to control the flow of the river. Nestled in the heart of Jesmond Dene is the old mill, which was first signs of mills was in the 13th century, although this one probably dates from the 19th century, although it is said that it's probably built with some parts of the original structures still within it. And as you can see behind me, there's still parts of the old machinery still here. Behind me is a banqueting hall. It was designed and built in 1860 by John Dobson. Lord Armstrong needed a bigger place to accommodate all the guests he was having for dinner parties, because Jesmond Dene House's dining room became too small. We're now at Pat's Corner and Millfield House, which originally was Busy Cottage's foundry. They produced iron. Millfield House has been around for about 150 years. And it's said to be haunted by a maid called Elva, who was murdered in the house and can sometimes be seen at the one of the top windows. St Mary's Chapel was built in the 12th century and further extended in the 14th century. And it became quite a popular place for pilgrims, notably saying after 1066, a figure of the Virgin Mary was seen in a rock. It was heard far and wide, and people came pilgrimage to the place to worship, and a lot of them would stay in what is now Pilgrim Street, which is probably where it got its name. And then they came here to worship, some of them sick, and they were supposedly performed miracles at the nearby Holy Well. It's just St Mary's Well. In response to all the pilgrimage, this chapel was built. And even though it is now in a ruined state, it's a listed building, you'll still see in all little nooks and crannies little artifacts where people still come to pray. Armstrong Bridge was designed by Lord Armstrong. The bridge took 2 years to build and has a span of 168 metres. It was opened in 1878. The bridge is built on land that was mined for coal. So Armstrong designed it that if the land beneath it moved, the bridge would move with it. Nowadays it's just a pedestrian bridge. Although on a weekend there's a famous craft fair. If you like the contents of this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. It'll be much appreciated. Thanks for watching.